Hi, this is Dave with your weekly short market recap video. So we're the big news in the market this week is there's really nothing going on. So we really taking a look at the Dow this week on the daily chart. We're looking at the Dow futures on the daily. We closed right at this kind of line in the sand at the 21 exponential moving average. It was a pretty quiet close. We were sort of looking at this area here last week. In last week's video, it's a congestion area. We weren't really expecting much upside through it. In fact, we were looking for kind of it to peter out and pull back down to support. It did that. This was a symmetry move from a Fibonacci perspective. This distance projected in and around that level. So the amount of distance we traveled here was roughly the amount of distance that we traveled here. Now we went a little bit above it. It's not an exact science, but that we weren't really expecting a lot of upside. We had this this channel, top of this channel here, that was coinciding with that move. So a pullback down to support was really what we were expecting. So the question now is we kind of closed at the line in the sand. Are we going to pull back down into some stronger support levels? Or are we going to find support here and push off, and put in a new swing high? So that's really the question going into next week. We really didn't have any decisive action. We kind of just meandered at this 21 exponential moving average for, 2 or 3 days here, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So you just had a little bit of up and down action. You're now caught in between this 8-period exponential moving average at the yellow line and this 21 exponential moving average at the cyan and the white line. So there's really not much to do here, and we need a little bit more direction going into next week. So let's take a look at the euro and see what the euro is telling us. So the euro is much the same story. We kind of flirted with this $1.30 line here in the euro, where we broke above it. This was a major level going back, a major weekly level and a major daily level, when we broke down over here, and we came back up and tested it, and then we popped above it, and then we failed it again, and we pushed down below it right into the support level. So you've got this kind of trend line coming into play. You've got this sort of this 21 period exponential moving average that it closed at, much like the Dow. It's not unusual to come down and test the top of this, this significant downtrend line. So the real question going into next week is the same question. Are we going to hold this level and sort of push off, retest these highs, and set to put in a new high? So that is question number one. Or are we going to, sort of fail this level and push down into some of these stronger support levels down and around these levels here, where you have, some fib confluence, drawing fibs from this high to this low and drawing fibs from this low to this high. You sort of have some confluence coming in right in around these areas as well as that trend line. So seems like a fairly strong level. Question is, are we going to come down and test that level into support? Are we going higher? Are we going lower? We don't really know. We're right at line in the sand territory. So that's all I have for this week in this week's short video. Good trading, and look forward to seeing you in next week's video.